All right. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Halayim Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Arachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone and taught us his truth. Honors and salutations to the elect and to the men that died doing the work of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, because they shall arise first. To the men, women, and children that believe on the true name of the Father and the Son, which the Father's name is Yahweh, he exists. The Son's name is Yahweh Shai, he is the deliverer, because he's come and deliver us out of this captivity that we're in. My name is Maka Allah Ben Gab Ben Yasharala with the Church of Philadelphia. Came here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania once again. Coming back at you with another lesson, real swift. I got on the screen, you see here, this guy, Kanye West, he's a, rapper, fashion designer, clothes, his Yeezys and all that. But he's also an Israelite, and he signed his contract. So basically when he signed that contract, you signed over your everything, man. You gave allegiance to these devils that you're speaking about, but just telling the truth about them. Now, this is the second time that he's went on, what they would call a rant or whatever. But he's telling the truth this time. He told the truth when he was on stage a while back, I remember. And when he was at his show, and he was going in talking about, the powers that be, the Amalekites and all that, the so-called Jewish people, which just no such thing as, a Jewish, which is a suffix, which means something that's trying to be like the real thing that's not. All right. The Bible never speaks about Jewish people or Israelis. It talks about the Israelites. All right. It mentions Israelites and mentions Jews, which is short for Judah. That's where it comes from, the tribe of Judah. So if these people are the real Jews, where the rest of the 11 tribes, which we know we have 12 tribes of Israel. Okay, which Jacob's name became Israel after he wrestled all night with the angel and prevailed. Okay, so I want to play this video for you and let you hear what he said. Then I have some scriptures to come out with, just to furthermore try to point in, because hey man, the truth is coming out, man. All right, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. But now because he's speaking against him, Nick Cannon did the same thing, and where he had to come back and apologize. Because they're the ones that's paying this man. They cut his they backed out of his Yeezy deal. J.P. Morgan froze it. Well, yeah, they backed out the Yeezy deal, froze his account and everything. Twitter and his social media, they froze his account. He can't his account still exists, but he's not allowed to post on them. Now, when you see the video, you're going to have some people in here, so-called Jewish people, that they had a problem with what he said, which the man just told the truth. The same thing that we've been saying, but the difference between him and us is we're not being paid by those people. But you see, when you come out with the truth, these are the things that happens. But anyway, let me play the video.
Ye. Talked to Ye today and expressed my pitch. The condemnation of Kanye West is reaching fever pitch, intensifying after he was banned from Twitter for this anti-Semitic tweet. DEFCON 3 on Jewish people.
This vile act of anti-Semitism is something anyone with a brain could see coming.
West is not in hiding. Seen out to dinner with a model who some believe is his new girlfriend.
You can't just say something that is so really hateful. Yeah. You just can't say that, and there's no accountability for that.
But now, these people talking about you can't say something so hateful, but they actually hate us, man. So they hate it because the truth is coming out, man. Anytime you come out with the truth, it's considered hate speech, and that's why they're trying to set the truth down. When you tell the truth in a world full of lies, you're public enemy number one. Well, let's go.
Actress Jamie Lee Curtis was outraged when she read the tweet.
I burst into tears. I woke up and burst into tears. DEFCON 3 on Jewish people?
Today, the world's...
Now, check it out. You see, she talking about she broke into tears, but look at all the rape, rob, and murder that y'all did to our men, women, and children. But they want us to forget about that. Now, just because his man said that he's going to go DEFCON 3, which he means he's going to speak the truth on them, everybody has a problem with it, But anyway, let's go.
Richest man, Elon Musk, who is seeking to purchase Twitter, says he reached out to West, who now calls himself Ye. Talked to Ye today and expressed my concerns about his recent tweet, which I think he took to heart.
All right, so that's the first video I wanted to play for y'all. Let's get the second one. It's a little bit longer, but these are the people that's coming out. Look, and you have a bunch of puppets and sodomites that's reacting to his statement, which this society is dumbed down to be weak, man. All right, this is a weak society, man. All right, effeminate generation. Okay, so let's play the video real quick. About 3 minutes long. And play the whole thing. Forgive me for this commercial thing right here, man. I had to speed up for you. Salaki for that.
People, they're looking for an explanation, and people say, well, as an artist, you don't have to give an explanation, but as a leader, you do. So the answer to why I wrote White Lives Matter on a shirt is because they do. It's the obvious thing.
Shortly after Kanye West made headlines for wearing a White Lives Matter shirt at Paris Fashion Week, he's back in the hot seat, this time for sharing several posts that were deemed anti-Semitic.
I'm just extremely happy. Can you tell by my face?
On Sunday, the Grammy winner wrote on Instagram that he planned to go DEFCON 3 on Jewish people, a comment that got his Instagram account restricted and post deleted. And Ye wasn't feeling it, logging onto Twitter to post for the first time in 2 years, claiming he's not anti-Semitic and calling out Instagram boss Mark Zuckerberg. Those posts were also later removed from Twitter due to a violation of the platform's policies. Now, Kanye's accounts are still active, but he can't post or comment for an undisclosed amount of time. And his latest controversy has celebs speaking out.
See, now it said he can't post or speak for an undisclosed amount of time. Why? Because they're trying to reason with him. I believe they're going to put this man to death soon, man. You know? And hey, man, because, you signed a contract, you picked a side. But at the end of the day, it's nothing too hard for Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man, by Shem Kodash, if he so wants to pull him out of the situation. You know, but like I said, man, they want to shut us up. You know, that's the whole point. You know, and we're getting closer to the family of the word. The more you speak out, the more they're going to try to block what you're saying. But let's go.
Jamie Lee Curtis tweeted, "Words matter," and added a public plea to the father of four. Quote, "Your words hurt and incite violence. You are a father. Please stop." Sarah Silverman noted that Kanye's threat to the Jewish population wasn't trending on Twitter. Quote, "The silence is so loud." John Legend, a former friend of Ye's, called him out without naming names, tweeting, quote, "Weird how all these free, independent thinkers always land at the same old anti-blackness and anti-Semitism."
Now, you see, he said these free thinkers. Now, that right there, he just told you that they're told what to think and told what to speak. Which, we're going into that MOT to the B stage, which that's what they want to do. They want to control your thinking. They want to control your speech. All right? Like I said last night in the video, like that communist state. All right? I said, look it up, because that's where we're headed to, man. But look, they got all these puppets set up to come and he said he's a former friend of Kanye West. All right? But now he's going to be alone because everybody's going to step away from him because why? He's speaking the truth, But let's go.
Meanwhile, Jack Antonoff was a little more blunt and to the point. Quote, "Kanye, a little bitch."
Yeah, I'm just going to go with that.
Of course, this all comes after the fashion designer enraged social media for sporting a White Lives Matter shirt at his Yeezy Season 9 presentation. He doubled down on the messaging during a sit-down on Fox News' Tucker Carlson tonight.
My dad is an educated ex-Black Panther, and he put a text to me today, said, "White Lives Matter, ha, 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 ha." And I said, I thought the shirt was a funny shirt. I thought the idea of me wearing it was funny. And I said, "Dad, what do you think it was funny?" He said, just just a black man stating the obvious.
White Lives Matter has been classified by the Anti-Defamation League as a white supremacist phrase that originated in 2015 following the start of the Black Lives Matter movement.
We are in a battle with the media. Like, the majority of the media has a godless agenda, and their jokes in that work, and this whole like, oh yeah, he's crazy and all these things, they don't work.
Several stars spoke out against Ye's shirt, including Jaden Smith, who walked out of the Yeezy show, later explaining on Twitter, quote,
Now check this out. This guy, Jaden Smith, his word is not credible in a righteous man's book. Because this is the same dude that said he wanted to be the first male to have a baby, man. Like physically have a baby pushing out. So in the righteous man's eyes, this man's words are not credible. And none of these people that's speaking out against Ye, their words are not credible, man. You know, they're deemed to be liars, man. All right, they've been manipulated. All right. So anyway, let's go.
I don't care who it is. If I don't support the message, I'm out.
Pretty much is what I'm saying with that.
Jameel Hill tweeted that the shirt sends a dangerously dumb message, and Van Lathan called the move frustrating, emotionally draining, and the whole problem.
All right, there you have it, man. A bunch of puppets. So let's hop into the scriptures, man, because these people are crazy. But I just want to grab this real quick. Let's go. All right. Let's go to Numbers 24 and 20. All right, just to get who the Amalekites are. All right, according to the scriptures. So let's go to Numbers. What's that? I said 24 and 20. Okay. Hold on. Bear with me. Numbers chapter 24 and verse number 20. Okay. Because all these people that's claiming to be Jewish, they're Amalekites, man. All right. And just to try to point home, they're the grandson of Esau. All right. And we know what the scriptures say about Esau. Numbers 24 and 20. All right. So this is Numbers chapter 24 and 20. And it says, and when he looked on Amalek, he took up his parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations, but his latter end shall be that he perish forever. Okay? That he's going to perish forever. All right? So let's go to, let's get this, Amalek. Let's see who Amalek is, according to the scriptures.
Strong's H, 6002. Amalek.
Amalek. All right, it says Amalek, dweller in a valley. So it's a valley, a low place, man. And who runs the valley of the shadow of death controls all the media. These are Amalekites. All right. It says son of Eliphaz, by his concubine Timnah, grandson of Esau, and progenitor of the tribe of the people in southern Canaan, descendants of Amalek. So that's who these people that's running everything that possess that land that we all have. All right. The Amalekites, the Amalek, the grandson of Esau. Now we just read what's going to happen. They're going to perish forever. I'm going to read that again, Numbers 24 and 20. And when he looked on Amalek, he took up his parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations, but his latter end shall be that he perish forever. And where we at now? The latter end. All right, we're at the end of the end time. So Amalek, guess what? You're going to perish forever, man. All right, you're going into slavery along with you damn Edomites as well, man. You're going into slavery, man. All right, y'all, family. You're the grandson of Esau. All right, so let's go to here real fast. We're going to go to Amos chapter 3, verse 2. Okay, so because how you and then it's not Shemitic, it's Semitic, which we come from Shem, one of Noah's sons, man. All right, that brings us about. Okay, that's our bloodline. So how can you be against yourself? That doesn't make any sense. But of course, they try to put themselves in our role. But hey, man, at the end of the day, your lies are being exposed. All right, so that brings me here to Amos chapter 3. I'm gonna start at verse 1. It says, Hear this word that Yahweh hath spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought from the land of Egypt, saying. So who was in captivity in Egypt? We were, man. The Israelites, not the Amalekites, not the Edomites. Because their skin complexion cannot take that they wouldn't fit in, you know? Because Moses was mistaken for what? An Egyptian. Why? Because he had the same skin color as him, you know, hair texture wise and all that. Okay, so anyway, it says verse 2, which is the point. It says, You only have I known of all the families of the earth, therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities. And yo, are these people being punished, man? You know, the Lord says He's only known us of all the families on the earth, man. All right, us, the Israelites, man. And before we were called Israelites, we were the sons of God, man. All right, that's why in Psalms it says, "Ye are gods, but you'll die like men." Okay, so it's nowhere in the world that this man could make the statements. He's just speaking out against his enemy. That's all. But like I said, he already signed. He signed his fate when he put your name on that contract. Now he's starting to see like, damn, man. He was speaking about his wife, how she was real close to the Clintons. He had no idea how close she was to them. And all these people are in rulership, man. All right, which they're controlling behind the scenes. All right, so let's go to Romans chapter 9 and verse 13. All right. Now the reason why I bring this out, I'm gonna start at what I said 13. Salakia. Here it goes right here. We're gonna start at let's go to all right. We're gonna go to verse 11 first. All right, we're gonna start there, but the point is in 13. All right, this is Romans chapter 9, verse 11. It says, For the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of God according to the election might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth. It was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger. And who was born first? Esau. They came out first. Then Jacob came out. So they're going to serve us forever in the kingdom. Well, not forever, but for that 1,000 years, then they're going to be wiped out. But the spirits is going to come back into the other tribes, the other nations, not as Israel. All right. It says, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. And that's why I brought out Amalek, because what? Amalek is the grandson of Esau, man. All right. So the Lord hates them people. And what are they doing, man? They try to stay, like I said, they stole our identity. They did a whole lot of stuff to us. But anyway, let's hop up. Okay. Matter of fact, I want to start at verse 1, all right, because this explains who they're trying to say, like who we are, man. So check it out. It says, I say the truth in Hamashiach, I lie not. My conscience also bearing me witness in the Holy Ghost that I have great heaviness and continual sorrow in my heart. For I could wish that myself were accursed from Hamashiach, for my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh, who are Israelites, to whom pertaineth the adoption and the glory and the covenants and the giving of the law and the service of the Most High God and the promises, all right? Whose are the fathers and whom as concerning the flesh Hamashiach came, who is over all, the Most High blessed forever. All right, so we're blessed forever, man. All right, right now we under the curses, but we're coming up out of that. Okay, the curses are being lifted off. It's going to what? Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 7. All the curses that was put on us is going to be put on them. All right, we're starting to see that because now, look, you got people speaking out against them, our people, and they're butthurt, man. All right, they're actually butthurt. But, look at all the things they did to us. They thought that the Lord